Wait, that would be perfect. If I'm able to pop out another inbred daughter, we can make Scipio breed with them and it'll be a points extravaganza. Delightfully devilish. House Scipio is growing fast. We're up to 73. Yeah, and the pole is getting pretty wide. How does it look here, by the way? So, Barb and Falk is here, but here, because here and here. It's a thing of beauty. There's one wide pole. Strudel says, please don't marry me to Scipio. Oh me, oh my. Look, Scipio needs to marry an inbred. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court. I expect everyone of note. Unfortunately, that includes you. What's your problem, my liege? Course I'll attend. This better be worth my time. Oh, some of the writing's so good. Oh, Wormuggo. God, you've come to maturity already. Alright, any good Uggos for you then? Yeah, forget the Uggos, you're not worth it. You're formidable, Banneret. What do I want you to mate with? Right, surely there's some kind of hideous beast for you. Oh yes, a 60-year-old hideous freak of nature. Go for it. Could become a drunkard. Yeah, go for it. We'll have a nice drink with our liege. I'll gladly oh my god. He got his face stuck in a vice. Oh, not bad. Get ourselves a wee knight after all. I could not care less, Sigmund man. Come on. Borum is an accommodating lady. Look at him in his helmet. That's my brother-in-law. Alright, we gotta fold Hideous back in, since we're able to beat that fertility with our dynasty trait and with our religion. Hideous is too good to pass up. But that said, Scipio still needs to marry another inbred rather than a Hideous. As amazing as Hideous is, I want to almost guarantee inbred down the line. Think of the points. Scaly inbred, dwarven inbred. But the thing is, if I'd rather they were of my my house, so then they get the extra fertility boost from kin, which they might have in those ones as well. Who can we guardian? Jagger. Yeah, just get looked over by, I don't know, Spengler Uggo. Even if a sister doesn't have inbred, I found that characters of it producing inbred kids is very high. You know you want scaly in, says Dennis. I do want scaly in, I'm getting hot. But what I wanted to check there, when I was looking at potential spouses, and I saw this scaly bugger, is the House of Gorjanki. I thought they did something with the interface here, but I guess not. Okay, no, they've gone for blood. Ugh. How about the dwarf? You're from House Sally. Nothing going there. Serbians. The problem there is that fertility hit. That's minus 70 on you. At least it's only minus 50 with Fatima. If it helps, I think the birth would take your dynasty's boons. Well, the one that pops out would, but I think your fertility would still be lower. Scipio's only 3 years old. There's plenty of chance for more, but she'll probably marry off. There'll be other inbreds out there, surely. Inbred dwarf. That's a huge attraction opinion, but it's not like you've got good attraction going for you. I'm gonna stick a pin in you. Good lord, half of her face is forehead. Right, I'll stick a pin in you and keep you in mind, but if we pop out an inbred Uggo, then it's going to be a bit of sibling rivalry. Oh, got Divine Right. Always look through the Uggos first. Hunchbacked Uggo. Club-footed, bleeding, spindly, it's all good. It's all what we need. Fatima is Latin for giant forehead. One can only hope. If that's actually true, I'm going to be very impressed. Alright, Rejna, my betrothed. Grow big and strong, because I need to mate with you. I only have 11 kids. There's space for another 4. In fact, who's my primary? The tiny one is. I don't want to make you the primary. You don't have any downsides to fertility. In fact, you've got upsides right here. Pilsen, time for more building. I want those barracks up and up some more. Pilgrimage, eh? I don't need to. In fact, I really don't need to. Why are we drowning in so much piety? Long peace. Oh yeah, oh, Crivens were virtuous to no end. If I could buy claims, I could just buy all of Bohemia, but since we're limited on points, that's a problem. HRE, looking good, but could look better. Get it together and stop focusing on throwing me in prison, please. Oh, hey! Another reason we're drowning in piety is that our bishop has all these churches and is now making even more money, which I hope they actually invest in these churches. Looks like they built prayer halls in all of them, and I don't mind the prayer halls, because they end up massively boosting control if it ever goes down. But it doesn't really do much for me. I mean, they get piety, lucky them, but... well, you definitely shouldn't have mobile camps. You should have money makers, not money makers. Not that many of these are good. The forestry is really weak. Alright, keep your camps. At least I get the levies. Oh god, someone's trying to kill my dwarven sister wife. Oh dear god, with that, it must be you. With that kind of power, it must be you. But then you're the one that exposed it, so that can't be right. Am I somehow in this scheme? Well, that's bad. She's gonna die and I'll never know. Couldn't be. He's terrified, forgiving, and calm. Well, someone's trying to kill my sister wife. She has been murdered. Well, we knew it was coming, but all the more reason to find ourselves a new sister wife. Gotta find the upsides around here. I feel like we're not... That's right, I wanted another inbred. So if I search for another inbred from anywhere, then we're out of luck. So, what we do is we go to the old character finder. We look specifically for inbred. If they're an inbred who is also lustful, then that's even better, because that's going to offset some of the penalties. They have to be female. Oh, she's past the wall, so that's a no-go. Right, god, there's a lot of inbreds out there. Specifically not Uggo. Female. It's narrowing it down. Has to be within my diplomatic range. Has to be has to be not a ruler. And then I want somebody who is calm, forgiving, and not honest. Fickle and compassionate. If they have other traits going for them, all the better. This is a scaly inbred, but I was looking at... No, that's a different 5-head. You disgust me. But you're too young, so I can't have you. I mean, I could, but I want something I can immediately mate with, so let's look for adults. Something looks weird about this. Sort by age. Inbred, inbred, inbred and pregnant. Inbred, inbred, inbred and wheezing. Not my favorite Pokemon. In fact, I'm not sure I've ever used a wheezing, but... You there. Oh, you're right. I need them unmarried. That narrows it down a lot. Well, looks like the wheezing one could be a good double whammy for us if I can bring you over here. Can't easily invite you to court. And I doubt I could just arrange a map. Oh, what? Ooh, right. She doesn't like that because of different faith. No, you're the one not liking that. So I need to invite you to court by seducing you. Ah, so you're saying there's a chance. What if I give her a nice little donation first? I find money always helps grease the wheels in a seduction attempt. Seduce her, bring her to me. With the added bonus that we will sleep with her. Jake's is chased. Watch out. Oh, I'll be chasing after her, alright. It's only a 25% hit. We'll make her the primary wife and get right in there. It's worth it for getting an extra 2 points on wheezing, maybe. Also, this is a fairly prestigious house. Have they invested in... No, they've all... Damn. Oh, no, that's Guile. I thought they had blood fully fleshed out, but they don't. Right. Beneath those layers, how should I approach Sisek? She seems like a reserved individual who prefers silence as companion. At least that's how she appears on the surface. Who knows what sort of person she is in private? Is she meek and submissive, or perhaps passionate and fiery? I'll find out once I've breached her stony exterior. For now, I have to decide how to make myself remain in her thoughts after spending some time with her. Irrational gambler. This seems like an opportunity to fail. Diligent, fickle, chaste. Aureline is reminding us of the house mantra. Boldly go. Whether she likes it or not, and she doesn't, we shall press onwards. Yeah, we can make ourselves more learned for the experience. To boldly go. The whole reason that's there is because we managed to get it on with a leper. 95% reduction in fertility, and we still squeezed something out of her. There was a lot of squeezing. Right, Laser Kiwi, what can you do? Are there any good inbreds for you to... You know, we'll keep going for inbred. We need something else, right? We want the scales. Scales of justice. How about we bring in you? Scaly albino is probably pretty terrifying. Oh, but no, I want some sisters for... I will probably want some sisters for Scipio, right? Yeah, we'll leave them for now. I can always marry them off later. Wait, what the heck is the Duke of... Oh, you're strong, aren't you? The War of Tyranny. No, we don't want autonomous vassals. The law is already lax enough as it is. She's getting on. I don't want her married. Right, time for a reading. When has it ever not been entertained? Oh dear. It's going from bad to worse. What secrecies are even to worry about? I wonder what she would have preferred. I mean, she's dumb at everything. We're getting there. The odds aren't good, but let's give it a crack. It's now or never. She will be mine. Oh. Help, guards, as an intruder in my chambers. I may have misjudged her eagerness. Okay, so that didn't work out so well. We need to surf our way around. Hi, medieval Tinder. and find ourselves another inbred. You're 22. Deceitful, humble. Well, you know, I'm deceitful too, as it happens. Oh. Paranoid doesn't like deceitful or forgiving, and she hates me. Well, back we go. Running out of choices here. Oh god, you're betrothed. To a child, right? We can get in there first. Just need to break that betrothal with a wee bit of an elopement. Not too shabby. Here's a lump of money to help you see what I can offer you. If I can just squeeze out an inbred daughter, it'll be perfect for Scipio to marry. I mean, you're kind of meant to be that, but I'm still waiting on you coming to maturity. Ooh, after my albino niece. Right, well, my albino niece should probably squeeze out some kind of child first, so here you go. Niece and knight. Welcome, by the way, you must be... Ooh, we won't be converted. Because of zealotry and hating me. Well, it's matrilineal, so it doesn't really matter, as long as you don't become eunuched. Can't you take on a scaly wife while you wait for the seduction? Nah. What if she becomes pregnant and I'm going to have to delay the seduction? Won't be having that. Alright, welcome, Temujin. Yeah, I've never played in this region. Might be interesting to see that, but I've also heard that it is not very pleasant with bugs there. Right. Catholic, Croatian, learned, diplomatic, I don't even know what an empath is, but it doesn't sound good. I'm not going to bother with you then. God, what's with what's everyone trying to kill people that I know? Oh, it's my guest Elizabeth scheming. Right, well, into jail you go. Whilst I try to find a suitable wife for... a suitable husband, rather, for Zess. You know, we were looking at wheezing earlier on, and we haven't gotten any of that. So, how about we... bring in... You're not heir to anything, so on you go. An empath is someone who's good at reading people's feelings. Really? Because it sounds like someone who's evil. Might be one and the same. By the way, how much money are you sitting on right now? Oh god, where did it all go? No bad traits. No interest. I love how Jake just casually glosses over the start of the Mongol invasion. Well, it's so far away, it's never going to get this far. I'd really love it if it could, but they tend to explode even into constituent empire pieces. Okay, well, damn, Grey Eminence. Laser Kiwi shows a lot of promise. Do I really want to keep them for Scipio? Scipio's only 6. There are plenty of unmarried, unbetrothed albinos for you, so let's actually try to find someone for you. What do we look at? You know, there still haven't been enough giants kicking around. Get a good giant man for you. A Breton. I like Bretons. If you marry her now, Scipio can marry her after you die. If you... Oh, right, I see. No. That one space, I have inbreds in my mind for them. Bleh, let's just get learned. How's that war going for you, HRE? Oh, you're coming out on top, no problem. Righto, Susanna. So much for that betrothment. I shall break that. Come now, who doesn't want to be entertained? She wants to be entertained. 95% chance, it's as good as done. We shall invite her over, force her to break her betrothal, and she shall become my new inbred wife. You know, for an inbred, she's actually got half decent learning and diplomacy. It's going to be rough playing as Scipio. Really rough. Speaking of, he's really getting on. I'm tempted to make him the heir. Oh, God. That is not right. He'll make a fine commander one day, I'm sure. Skilled tactician of rye bread. You're Fasoon, but otherwise nothing special. We want some freak of nature with you. I still want more inbreds coming in. Yes, the scaly inbred or the inbred dwarf. Let's go for the scales. Scales of justice. Your heir looks like Sheldon. Sheldon? Oh God, you're the big... No, you're not the big fatty. Who's the big fatty that I married off to one of my family members? Dang, I can't remember. It said chance of heir none. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, it's because she's only 10, right? Give it time. Either that or they'll divorce them. They always do. Wait, is divorce always, or do they have to ask me? They have to ask me. Excellent, because we don't have a head of faith. Okay, wonderful. She seems almost shy when we part. A charming contrast to the passion we've just shared. No. You must come with me. I'm inviting you to my court. And then I'm going to force you to break that betrothal. And you shall be my woman. Matrilineal? I don't think so. Born into House Uggo. Love prevails. Oh, Duchess Susanna, my sunshine, to think that I can embrace you openly now. Come to me. And come to my faith as well, because I want that fertility boost for you. Somehow you become more fertile just by embracing this. Pleasant has just been built up even more. It shall continue to be built up. These barracks are so good. Another baron of mine's not paying me my just deserts. Gotta right that wrong. Jake, did you build all those temples? I sure did. Here they are. And they are actually being built up by my bishop, which is great, because she has too much money. Oh, yes! We might, the odds aren't great, but we might have the inbred daughter that Scipio has been begging me for since he was 3 years old. It's like, Daddy, you got to marry your sister. I want to marry a sister too. It's like, don't worry, you can marry up to 4 of your sisters. So I use the names from supporters on Patreon for this, but I'm wondering if any of them are outright disgusted at this. I mean, incest is probably disgusting to many, many people, so the idea of even in a game like this, being forced to shack up with siblings, probably making some people a little uncomfortable, but evidently not uncomfortable enough to tune in for it. There's a reason I don't give you my real name to use, says Spengler. Hey Spengler, you had a good run. 13 kids, and hey, they're all still alive even. McCain couldn't even raise Barb and Falk. Reminds me of a bad joke. Okay, it's albino. That's points straight away, but is it inbredino? You're even better than Scipio. The only downside is you're a male. I need a female. Unless we bring brother to brother and create something even more magical. Right, that boosts us up by 7 chin points. This is wonderful. Righto, who are you going to be? I think you're going to be bare minimum. Bare minimum and and Scipio are going to have to fight it out for my love, and Bare Minimum has an instant advantage of being albino. Right, that was great. Now I need a good inbred woman for them to make with this traveling freak show of a family. It's pretty good, isn't it? Hang on, where'd my... Oh, I lost that betrothal again. Come on, my giant love. There we go. You should make this one your heir. I have a lot of prestige, so I could make one my heir and then change it out without too much issue. But yes, for now, you are the designated heir, Bare Minimum. Risky as it is to do this. You'll have to portion out the sisters. Come now, 4 sisters apiece, right? How many we got? Are you a woman? Yeah, Catty Lars is a freakish hunchbacked woman after all. Oh man, I might just do that. I might just keep the women unmarried and... Oh, no, probably too much time will pass and they can't get multi-spousing until they're rulers. Oh, Curufin, my half-sister wife's sister-in-law. Time for a lay. There are more children to be had, don't you know? Oh, I can't wait to marry the latest and greatest. Actually, since I've already laid with you, I should, as soon as I can, I'm going to make Rejna my primary. Why is her chin whiter than the rest of her face? Maybe that's the latent inbreeding in her. I don't know if latent things actually show up there. Right, it is time. Chance of children high despite being inbred. And I get to ally with my only subject. Fine by me. Now, you there, you are my, despite your horrific stats, you are my primary spouse. And we shall lay. Nobody's pregnant right now, are they? Oh, they're getting on. I doubt Lepardi's going to... I mean, Lepardi's done a whole lot for us. Mothered many children is actually a nice benefit to get if you are a female ruler, because then that can offset some of the downsides of being seen as a female ruler in a male-dominated setup. I've been hosting a Chancellor for several weeks. He's helped me see your splendor. Didn't I just increase your taxes for some reason? Graceful servants, as if mayor opinion matters. It doesn't. I was meant to be getting more land off of Bohemia, but I've been doing a whole lot of not getting more land off them. The question is, would I rather convert that or just take? Oh, they got an alliance with... What the hell? Crusader Abbasids. I might just leave them be. Zurich as well, but I'm not terribly scared of Zurich. At this rate, I could just buy the claim when I have sanctioned loopholes, but it's 3 away, and I do want that land, so let's fabricate a claim on Doodleby. So we can have some actual expansion showing. Oh, Curufin, that lay paid off. Alright, oh god, why am I wasting my time looking over Power Mac? Right, Power Mac is being dumped. You just do what you want to do. Because I'm here to look after the real star of the show, Bare Bloody Minimum. Didn't I have Quick somewhere up the line? I swear there was Quick somewhere. Right, my wife's sister-in-law. I need to catch your attention. Rational Raviner. Greedy. Activity in the open sky. Too arrogant and content for that. There we go. Some greed will help there. Oh boy, the inbred one's at it again. Oh man, we are drowning in genetic defect lasses here. It's a good time. The Crusaders took Iraq? No. It's a bit of a mess of an Iraq. What do we have here? My sister Zess has given birth to a son. A wheezing son. Glad we got that in there. Well, I'm not giving you any fancy names because you're not the heir, and I don't get points for wheezing because they're not either our kid or our... What the hell? Kingdom of Castile moved their capital over here. That's actually booted it out of the HRE, which is not good for me. Oh well. Yeah, doesn't it seem weird that my wives are sister-in-laws? They are my sisters, not my sisters-in-law. I don't get it. Entertaining never goes wrong. Never goes wrong. I mean, I'm not an expert in these things, but surely they are my sisters straight up. They're probably both at this point. Can the love you feel for your sister wife ever be wrong? Right, you want to hand me this one vassal. That would be a quick way to spend my points, but I don't want Krems. Oh, actually, Krems is pretty good. Castle, castle, city, huh? Yeah, but if I took Doodleby, I could have 4 temples here. And I'll take 4 temples over 2 castles. Because I can't hold these castles. Not anymore. Curufin, there's nothing special about you, but it might be an inbred. Aww. At least it's a daughter. That's quite cute. What, you want to call it Curufin after yourself? How... God, how self-absorbed can you be? Anyway, getting rid of that, we're going to be having the name... Hadamir. Now we're talking. Oh wait, no, this is Laser Kiwi. Giving birth to a ridiculously normal daughter. Bogdana, I forget that. Okay, Scipio. There's a chance that you will be the main heir, especially if bare minimum dies, so I do need to consider what you're going to be. Deceitful is a virtue. Honest is a sin. Humble is a waste of time, so get deceiving. Your wives are considered married to each other, so because you are married to more than one sister, your sisters are both your wives and your sisters-in-law, but they're not married to each other. What madness is that? Okay, it is time to union with the giant inbred 17-year-old from the, oh, she's Czech. Oh, of course, she's House Uggo. Where do you even begin? It's going to be like Shadow of Colossus trying to mate with you. Regardless, we are united in marriage. We're now united in heart and united in bed. You're my main lover, so there should be something good pouring out of you. I spy an albino. Could you be an inbred albino? No. No, you're not. But at least that's 2 points right there. If only one of us is inbred, the odds aren't that great. But still, it's all, well, inbred Fasoon, albino Fasoon is still rather nice. I'll take that, and I will bless you with the name Elghorn. Wait, Rybred's about to leave court? Ah, I don't like wanderers. Why are you not getting married? Well, yeah, well, it's going to be even harder for you to marry when you wander around like that, but I want those scales. What's the cheap way to keep these people in court? I guess it doesn't matter. I can invite him back. I have that hook for a reason. As long as they actually marry. Oh, I need to think about the education focus. The thing about these inbred fools is they're not really going to manage much. If you are charming, between diplomacy and intrigue... I think I'll take diplomacy. Make some friends. Well, actually... I find it somewhat more likely that intrigue's going to be the only one that works for you, so go for that. How about bare bloody minimum? We don't know yet, but when we do, I'll be sure to set him something. Oh, God. We could claim all of Bohemia. The thing is, if we took all of Bohemia, I might be taking a bit much. Yeah, because I'd take all of these, and that would be way over my limit. I'm just going to have to present the claim for Doodleby. Yeah. Oh well. Doodleby's still a nice one to grab. Hey, no, it's still got that city, that's fine. Little point in dallying. If I can have that land, I should take that land. I'll give me another subject to have. And it's good to have subjects at this point. I need to have more breeding grounds set up. See that guy that wanted to leave my court? If I could at least land him and have him breed there, that would be a bit better. I still inherit everything myself. In prison? Who? I don't know who you're getting at there, Dicey. Similar. Don't like the sound of that. Why is it so cheap? Sanctioned war declaration. My innovations. I guess because I'm only claiming simple counties. It's no big deal. Now my question is, how do you feel about fighting me here? Oh Christ, it's doing it again. Well, come get some. Wait, no, his army is tiny. I'll crush him. Time for volume. Oh, go figure, he's running away again. Can I just go straight to your capital? No, it'll be atrocious. I'll take this down first then. Alright, let's hold a grand right while all this is going on. Why not? A lunatic, but not the inheritable kind of lunatic. Scholar, though? I mean, you're not bad, but you're also not good. I guess you can join, but... Oh, my bishop. Is he really my bishop? Did I always have a bishop? He's the one that loses devotion. And I guess having him happy with me is probably worth it. Especially since the stuff I'm spending isn't worth that much. Nah, actually, just leave him be. Yeah, double sinful. I always feel like reading is the best option here. Everyone's spellbound. Diplo. Oh, Duchess Lepardi. Are you still capable of... Oh, you are. Time for one last dive into the beyond. I crave your touch. Yeah, this is taking forever. I need my siege man on the case. Oh, he's built up. He is fairly built up there. Confident knight, reaver, tactician. Keep you around for now. Don't need to marry you off just yet. Give it time. Good thought. I should be making you my court physician while I'm at it. And if I'm not up to much else, I may as well turn you into a witch. People joining the scheme, making it far easier to pull off. Ah, it's a shame they want to take down Prague. I'd far rather went for Kaslav. But I will take this, and I will... 2 months? Who's got 2 months? Fine, I'll just march over and kick their ass. I think Prague's been built up a bit, so I should be able to... Are they on Prague? Oh, they're split up between them. But I thought I gave Prague some defensive buildings. What's going on here? The peasants in Praha are in good mood. Probably because of all that sieging going on. Send in the soldiers to get more gifts. A development growth, popular opinion. Go on then, let's be nice for oh, Crimmins, you got over there fast. I was playing on 4 speed for you. Oh, but they melt. Is the king himself around here? King Torolf of Bohemia. Marching right into where I want him, which is my highly defensive hill. Please, please, come my way. Movement locked, 6 days, 12 days. Hopefully I can get there and... Son the man. Oh, he's made a terrible mistake. Your daughter and niece? Care to triple down on that one, says JJ? Not sure what you're getting at. I must have missed something there. Unsurprising. Busy fighting and breeding. Oh, you will not last, Jings. 10% damage. Why are you even fighting with camels? Actually, you counter me pretty hard, but the advantage is all mine. All mine. Victory. Oh, and yeah, well, if you want to send in more to die, then I want you to send in more to die. Okay, I should siege up Dudleby before it becomes a problem. How do you have 30,000 gold? Smart investments? Gratuitous abuse of the extort your subjects interaction, which can be done every 2 years for about 500 ducats. And I abducted and banished a priest who had, what do you have, like 12,000 ducats? But really, we just make good money. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, and I don't think I care about these so much. What do you even hold? Some county I don't care about, so off you trot, 50 ducats. It's not even worth thinking about. You just had a daughter, niece come of age. Right, so that would be Fornari. Right? They are our daughter. What would make them my niece? That would make them my sister's daughter. And since I'm married to my sister, then yes, she is my daughter, niece. Makes sense. They're fairly amassing over there, but I'm certain we can take them on. And if we can't, that's what mercs are for. It's also what a commander with better advantage is for. I should have considered that for the earlier fight as well. But I did not. Hopefully they're losing supplies as fast as I am. Well supplied, eh? We won't be well supplied for much longer. Yeah, he's got defended war target, but now I shall get occupied war target. In 987654321, mine. Now let's get over there and kick some ass. Oh, I do not have good knights. Could I please get someone that's good at this? Let's invite some. Send the herald. It's not knights, I want commanders, but sometimes you can get a good commander out of this. Hold on, I think I thought of the problem. You've not been training commanders. Hate that they default to levies. Who in the right mind would choose levies? Oh no! I like that place. That's my baron, indeed. There we go. Now I can throw my bishop in jail when the time is right. And when is the time not right? We don't fight so well out here, but we still fight a damn lot better than these guys do. Where's the king? There's the king. Right, I move in on him next. Again, not ideal just fighting in plains. I'd rather fight in hills even if they have the defensive advantage, but I'll take what I can here. Especially if I can grab the king. Curious chap, are we? That's good, I like to have learning on you. So that means I'm already going to set your education focus to learning. And you can learn how we win our wars here. I was hoping I would cap for an excellent moment there. What to do? Could take back part of Prague. But that occupation is tiny. I'd get more from just occupying his capital. I'm using too many levies, they just don't pack the punch that I'm looking for. Not to mention my My supply isn't good. I should probably hang around here to gain some first. So let's split in half. Yeah, these farmlands are worth good. Good supply. Get that back, and if he ever wants to come and mess with me, then too bad for him. Soothing the pain. Scipio is compassionate. Sorry, what? Arrogant? Callous? I do not like compassionate. But it might be a good way to offset that attraction penalty, even if slightly. Oh, and he's got double virtues. Oh, these children, competing to be father's favorite. What are they up to? If I got rid of you, you'd still say it would take 2 months to get them back together, which is unfortunate. Splendor increase, eh? Ugo dynasty, known far and wide, were reputable. Scary. Very scary thought, that. Reputable for what? Still thinking I'd rather go and fight and try to get the king. Okay, what's going on? My daughter has given... Oh, it's Kiwi's at it again with another albino. This one's sadly not giant, though. Is it so hard just to get me the giant albinos? Who have we got here? 17 prowess. Sounds pretty good. Organizer and open train expert. Sounds great. We're not going into open terrain here, though. It's hills, but still awesome. Anyone in my court that would be good for that? Competent fighter? Recruited. Useful claim? Get out of here. Saw you earlier and I wasn't impressed. Oh, by all means, bring in reinforcements. It's my hill advantage. I bring the pikes. I bring these things. And you bring the getting destroyed. Oh, it's not even fair. Not even fair. Oh, good way to get that fame and devotion, at least. But holy moly, they're getting slaughtered. Nice to win the battles, at least. Thing is, I'm not getting the war score fast enough, and I'll soon hit the cap for battles won. Capital's the best thing I think I can target right now. Let's make a beeline for it. It's 10 war score plus the occupation bonus. The party says I'm back. Am I still alive? Well, you've passed the point of usefulness, unfortunately, the party. You've pumped out many children. Half of them are dead. And you didn't even pump out either bare minimum or Scipio. Good thing we went for McCain. McCain's loins are boisterous enough here. 14 kids. Is that the limit or is it 15? I still need more kids. Yeah, I guess that bedding that you got was the last. Do we simply dismiss you then? I don't know, that's our loving wife we're talking about. As long as she sits on the back burner of secondary spouses, it's okay. Now, if this giant inbred could give us an actual giant inbred offspring, preferably with albino mixed in, then we're all good. Come to think of it, who produced the best of the best? Ah, okay, it was Susanna that actually gave us the albino. And Scipio came from the midget, actually. Interesting. Not, that was natural inbred. Excellent, good job. Highly impressed. be more impressed if I can tear these walls down. Where's my wall bringer downer? Probably the one that died in the fight. Excellent, High Crown Authority. Not that we've been attacked by our fellow vassals, but it's good to know that they can't. Damn, I just saw the slide on why it's called chin points. Now I'm certainly wheezing. That particular Habsburg never disappoints. Maybe it's because I'm European. I'm surprised by people that don't understand, you know, why it's called chin points. To me, that's an obvious joke, but maybe I'm just dead wrong. My daughter, Laser Kiwi's about to leave court. No, don't do that to me. I've set you up with this brilliant giant man to give you giant children. Why are you the wrong religion? You're wandering. Don't wander. Get to my court. I won't be doing any of that. Guess it's to stop you having too inflated a court, but sometimes you want an inflated court. Well, this siege is going to take forever. Well, I'm sure it'll fall down eventually. On you come. Anything for a good knight? Is a female knight still called a knight? Well, nobody's been a real failure when it comes to their education traits, at least. Doodleby. I don't want them taking Doodleby back, because I get a lot of war score for it. 6 months here, 9 months there. Both are going to go down at variable rates, though. Now, if I could get a nice breach, that would make... Oh, I have a breach. I could even assault if I wanted to. I don't, but I could. Send all those levies to die, throwing them against the wall. That said, though, the siege isn't going great. Ah, what the hell, throw some bodies at it. Worth every penny. Wait, I won? Haha, we got the air. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and that takes it up. Excellent. Don't need to worry anymore. That is ours. And it was very expensive. That cost 25 of our 34 chin points. We're back down to 9. Oocha. But at least our land is linked together largely. Not entirely, but largely. 8 out of 7 for holdings. So is there anywhere that I hold multi? Yeah, Florisdorf I will just grant to a low noble. And Doodleby here. Oh, it's actually very good. Well, time to construct an assload of temples. I can only do one for now, though. You gotta wait until you have one of each before you do other ones. Still, glad to have extra temples. I'll be even gladder to have you in full control. In full control. There we go. What are chin points, says Tyke7. Chin points are the currency that we spend to be allowed to expand. In order to take this one county, I had to spend 25 chin points. The next one's going to cost me 30. And we get chin points when we have inbred offspring. What's going on here? Oh, it's our opportunity to get some scaly inbreds going. It's all up to you, Ryebred Uggo. Make me very proud. She's not an Uggo, but the offspring will be. Alright, great. Can disband the army and feel pretty good about what we did there. And wonder why you are not converting for me. We need this done. Learning lifestyle. I guess I do want that. Because learn on the job will transform us from a mediocre guy into a slightly less mediocre guy. Good thing the influx of chin points has massively increased this stream. Oh yeah, man, we've got a ton of them. Thinking about it, we expanded 2 territories, which cost us 20 and 25, so that's 45 points. And we're still at 9 chin points. We're looking okay, I dare say. If I wanted a Duchy of Bohemia, that would be a bit... Well, it wouldn't be... No, we have house seniority. We can happily take an extra duchy. The thing is, it's paying 15 for 15 chin points just to get my chateau operational. Can't even upgrade it. And I don't even think I'd want a chateau. I would want a... I'd want another blacksmith. But that's not an option until the duchy is ours. Oh no! Okay, that's actually quite good. Died from complications due to inbreeding. We were meant to marry in with you, but looking at it, homosexual, arbitrary, died early. It's probably for the better that you're gone. Let's make you smarter and... fellow vassal. Could do with an enemy, especially if he's ill and wounded. Or Doc Spengler Uggo could be our best friend. Best friends are just ticking time bombs for stress, but I'll take it. I don't know. I'd think you'd have let those bastards get big and run the world. Dodged a bullet. Well, what I'm glad is that we're not seeing them pop up elsewhere to expand my religion, because I wouldn't want that. Great Chin is all the greater if it's exclusive to Austria. There's no culture to enrich. Prague is looking great for development, which is wonderful. 34, and that's going to be spilling out to the rest of these provinces. Many of which we don't own, but we will. Right, I don't think we're getting more children at this rate. Unless we somehow manage to... Well, you know, why don't we take the lay event... if possible, with you. Which should be possible if I romance you. Alright, let's just go with our gut. It's the best one. Can't encourage you. That's fine, you won't resist. You're Croatian, but nobody's perfect. You can always just break up and seduce again. Really? Well, come on, let's take the extra challenge and romance her. Actually, weren't you the better one to go for? Are you... No, you're not gay. Nice. I should have done you. Okay, well, I can do you afterwards. A few more generations, and that jawline will be glorious. Well, the real point influx, if we can get it, will be if... No, not Elghorn. It'll be if either Scipio... or bare minimum can actually really get that inbred train rolling. Just imagine. I'm imagining. You know what? Stop telling me about pilgrimages. I don't need to go on another one. We are drowning in piety. Oh no! Curifin, you've only given me one child? And it was Fasoond? Wow, you've let me down, my half-sister, wife, sister-in-law, evil lackey. Probably for the better if you die. Jake, how much more do you think you need to expand to reach the goal of being the most powerful realm in Europe? Am I not already there? I think I could fight and defeat any of these, including the Byzantine Empire. But I wouldn't be able to siege them all down. I just have to keep fighting them and hope that I get their ruler dead. Right, no crumb passes these lips. My ruse cannot be uncovered here. Oh my days, Scipio, you look like a wax doll. Oh, here we go. I was shocked when I caught Scipio trying to steal. He could be Oh, it's the same one. Yeah, don't get humble. Stay deceitful. It's unfortunate that I get the stress out of that, but don't give me that again. It's not what I'm looking for. Duke McCain, he's another Fasoon, so he's going to live longer than I want him to. I want to take over with bare minimum. Of course, it's 10 years until he reaches maturity. But you are probably going to live too long here. Alright, the realm is looking nice and steady, and we've been at this way too long, over 6 hours, so we're going to make our save here with Duke McCain of Austria, and feel pretty happy about what we've achieved. For the first time, I dare say, we've actually ended up with a whole gaggle of freaks. What do we have? We've got albino, albino giant, albino, hunchback, bleeder albino, albino, clubfoot albino, albino giant, inbred. Oh, nothing going on there. Inbred albino, Fassund, and Fassund albino. And of course, we intend to carry on as bare minimum, provided he survives to maturity, and we shall shack him up with another inbred. Sadly, I'm not seeing another inbred of the Uggo line, but as we've seen, there are... Let's just get rid of all of this, and only check for inbred out there. Oh no, it has to be inbred all. There are plenty of other inbreds to have our way with, including this inbred bleeder girl. Ooh. Hungarians could be providing us... or inbred scaly. Many choices out there for you, bare minimum, but those are choices we shall face down the line. I'll be back tomorrow with more Dark Arisen Dragon Dogma, and more of this. Then on Saturday there's some Zooter, and on Sunday another bit of gambling to go on with a weekly one-shot. Lots of fun to be had. Now I'm going to lie down and not move for a while because my body is still exhausted from DDR. In any case, it's a cheers from me and a cheerio, you freaks of nature.